Hi, Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K channel, and today we are deep diving or delving into the world of more of the wonderful world of Floy Jansen. And we've done a little bit of her with Nightwish, but we're going to go into a little bit of a different direction with her and do where she did some, I think it was during the COVID lockdown, where the bands were all kind of taking a bit of break. She did some solo pieces and did some covers and stuff like that, and we're going to go check out her ability, where we can compare it to a song that again is well known outside of rock and metal circles as well. So I'm not going to say the song and keep it as a surprise for Andy and Kirk, but let's go check out today's video.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Ooh, I hope that it won't end though. Alone. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I've waited. I was going to tell you tonight, but the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown. Alone. Till now, I always got by
There we go. So that was Alone, being sung by Floor Jansen, originally done by the band I-10, or then covered by Heart, which is the one which everyone knows, which 2 years later off of that, which has got to kill the band I-10 who originally did the song. And then Alone goes, because everyone thinks it's originally done by Heart, which is just the crazy one. Everyone goes, it's a Heart song. It's like, no, that's Heart doing a cover of someone else's song. But to be honest, the Heart one is the epitome of that track. I-10. 1980. They did it as a 1983 album called Adaptions. It sounds quite different to the one done by Heart. Heart's version is absolutely amazing, and the Wilson sisters, you just cannot beat that. I'm a big fan of Floor Jansen, and no matter how much power she puts in, you'll never beat the Wilson sisters. It's just impossible. But let's talk about that particular one, because obviously we're looking at her vocal chops on that one rather than comparing it to the Heart version. Go to Andy for this one.
Wow, I mean, that was beautiful. Really, really was. I was tearing up a little bit there. I don't know if you noticed, but surprisingly to you guys and anybody watching, I absolutely love the Heart song. I really, really do. Beautiful vocals, and I particularly like when, you know, towards the end of the song, the band kicks in with like guitars. You know, that's just so powerful. But that version was absolutely fantastic as well. Yeah, very, very, just an excellent rendition of a very famous and very wonderful song. I really, really, absolutely love that. I'll be interested. I mean, I've got some questions if you know the answer, Dave.
I'll try.
I mean, that's a real example of what people must have done in the solitude of lockdown, if that's where that was originated from.
I believe so, yeah.
I don't know much about Floor Jansen. I know we've covered a lot on the channel, but it's not the era of Nightwish that I'm particularly familiar with. So I don't know her credentials. I don't know if she played that piano piece, which is absolutely amazing. Or whether
I believe that was probably done. It may have either been done by her husband, who I believe is the drummer of Sabaton,
right?
Who may have done it, or it could have been done by her other band that she played in, which I will find for you. Is Northwood something or other. I can't remember, because I believe they Northwood, they also did a cover of this in 2007, so it could be quite possible that the person who did it for the Northwood cover also played the piano for it. I'm not too sure, but she's surrounded by so many musicians, it could have been anyone that kind of...
I just wondered if she's done it herself or whether she got a colleague in to do it, but that was incredible. And also, she ought to include that in an album if she hasn't already done so. I don't know if she has, but yeah, the original can't be topped, but that was not far behind. I thought that was incredible. Really, moved me and gave me goosebumps, and yeah, move on.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite the same. I mean, I love it. I've listened to many cover versions of this song because I love the track. The track's amazing. But a lot of the times when I listen to a cover, it just makes me want to go and watch the Heart version afterwards. Because I'm like, that's really good, but it's not as good as the Heart. I've got to go and watch it because I want to see it. And sometimes I'll go and watch like Heart live versions. So I can really see her do it live and put that power and see it when she goes for the high notes. I think what I liked about this one is it's slowed down. She's done her own emphasis on certain words. She hasn't tried to mimic exactly the vocal melody, so she's following it, but then she decides to do a little bit of a key change or a little bit of a vocal melody change to highlight certain other words to make it more personable, to make it feel... And the fact that it's a song about alone and it's during lockdown when everyone's isolated, you could tell that she was trying to feel that emotion into it. It's also really interesting. You obviously know that's not a live recording because one, she's got no in-ears giving her that instrumental and there's no pop shield. But I love the fact that the microphone's so far away because with that powerful voice, there's no way that she could get one so close to her because that would distort with craziness. But I absolutely love Floor Jansen. Love everything that she does in Nightwish and what she does in her solo stuff. So I think it was just a great cover as well. Kirk, to you.
Most the surprising and impressive aspect of that is that she's sat down the entirety of the song. I'm not a vocalist myself, but I just assume anyone who's ever performing a song like that needs to be animated and either on the knees or with arms spread out, as if they've got sand running through the fingers, because it's such a dramatic song, especially the chorus. Dave, can I ask you a question? Do you think that's a bridge to a chorus, or almost like a chorus within a chorus, when it transitions from "and now you get so alone" and then she goes into it? What would you call that? Because it's just so unique in the Heart version, isn't it?
It's a transitional piece, yeah. So I mean, you could use it as a bridge. Technically, it would be called a bridge.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like one, because on the Heart version, it just goes straight into the belting technique and then just doesn't stop, does it? And you wouldn't normally get that in a bridge to chorus transition. Of course, this is an excellent performance. We're talking about one of the best singers in the world here, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And I think she enjoyed it so much. That's what's great to see. I knew it was going to be perfect. And you're right, though. She still put her own spin on it. Even that part in the Heart version with the really high, whistle. They're almost like whistle vocals, aren't they? That Mariah Carey's famous for. She does that in the Heart version, and she did her own spin on that, which I thought was sensational. Did you see how much further she moved back from the microphone for that part?
Yeah.
Even more. It's almost as if that wasn't a rocking chair and that was a computer chair with wheels on the bottom, she would have wheeled herself away for that moment, because it's so difficult to do and manipulate the microphone. You're right, I'm surprised there was no pop shield, although she's just so good. You just get the impression that science wouldn't have an impact on her.
I'm fairly certain that microphone there was just for prop. Because unless you've got headphones in, how's she hearing that music and then being able to sing? The music would be going into the microphone. You'd be getting it would be getting an echo effect, effectively. It'd sound like a delay of the piano going through it. So that can't be. I couldn't see any sort of sign of her having, even her in-ears. There's no wire going, unless she had it only in one ear. But I don't really feel that.
No, she recorded it, and that's the video.
It is, and if she's just miming it, she mimed it incredibly well. That's what I would say on that one.
I doubt she would have mimed that. I mean, I get the impression this is somebody who's very proud of her ability and wants to show how it's done. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, ask people if anyone knows the facts behind it, put it in the comments below.
Yeah, very eloquent, wasn't it? Is she originally from the Netherlands? Because you can tell that she has you can tell she's got an eloquent English accent, even in the way that she performed that song. Yeah, that was excellent. Oh, one more thing though, I wouldn't put this on an album, Andy. I'll tell you why. Because she might end up being known for this song more than others, and I don't think if you're an artist, you don't really want to be famous for a cover when there's so many great songs.
He's got so many out there, though.
That's Rob Flynn of Machine Head. He hates that "Message in the Bottle" is the most streamed song on Machine Head's Spotify.
Really? Yeah. I don't think they're really known for that. I just think it's... Anyway, there we go. Floor Jansen and Alone. Now, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.